On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on a team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Tigers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pandas offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all this attack.
I think
After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The inside handoff. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
well, I mean,
Second down coming up. They go to the draw. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is ready to move those sticks for the 1st down.
and this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hennigan. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The short hands, it's Drake. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Down for a while, but the big bounce kept. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. You get field position like this and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're working that left side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave...
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Hennigan. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Got his man downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Going to the run, it's Anderson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Got a wide open receiver. Only in the hops. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost...
Anderson with the carry. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Back to pass, it's Hennigan. He finds his man. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the move from inside is 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Toss sweep to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that might be a little too close for comfort for me. If I'm a play caller, I want to create some space. I want to take a shot, maybe throw the football down the field. I want my quarterback to know, like, listen, hey, we're really close. We're a bad spot away from 2 points for the other team.
What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw. It's Hennigan. Now adjusting. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking in front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's straight. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's finally herded out of bounds. Really good pickup on 3rd down, and still not quite enough to move the chains. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. They blow the field goal. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Paul, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the... First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Hennigan. Pocket starts to collapse. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Finds his man, it's Peterson. Huge game before he goes out of bounds. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Pandas will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it back. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He's going to pass. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. A first down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the... The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Hennigan. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first hits out of the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Doyle. Hard-hitting tackle. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
27.
And they desperately wanted to attempt. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Grab near the marker. It's Drake. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He's looking to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll send out the kicker here. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is running away.
Anderson with the carry. Still running at the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The play action fake. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up.
Running toward the tape. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the red zone, looking for a man. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Memphis! And the beatdown has ensued.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got it and still on his feet. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Hennigan. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis! And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had... Just keep their foot on the gas.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Can anyone? Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
A very... Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the first down, but now he's in a situation where 3rd down becomes something where it's not predictable. Now it's a situation where they can go out and have success.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the gun, the ground game. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hand off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
On the set.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Running with power. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Hennigan. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Drake. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Tigers are marching down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to cash it in on first, and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Memphis 7, Troy 0.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the Troy Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the handoff. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fast motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Hennigan. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab at the 30. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Here's a return from the end zone. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. First and goal for the offense. He wants to throw it. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Memphis 21, Troy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer.
The offense set for a first down play.
42 Spider.
From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Final play of the quarter coming. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking downfield is Hennigan. He's got his man. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on in midfield. All kinds of running room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking for room, it's Thomas. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's...
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Hennigan. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Coming at, ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And he had an opportunity there. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. Dances away. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Troy, 24.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball a different...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looking for the end zone. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be... Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's Hennigan trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly.
First down for this offense. It'll be a draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down.
That's how it's done on third down. It's no doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hennigan. Fakes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. App State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous...
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Finds his man enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Looking downfield, it's Hennigan. They're bringing heat. It's complete to the right. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Memphis 48, Troy 27.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them...
Line gets set, first down. Give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To throw, it's Hennigan. Makes the grab down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel...
Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the back. Trucks through the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A third and long coming up here. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move, he fires. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Tiger. A great catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Just ran him over. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. from the gun to give, looking for room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football all the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys in the football game. It's your job to stop it, and then just add stats to the stat column.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, the place simply known to some as the Dope. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force. Offense set on first down. Smith takes the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Spins away from the defender. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Dropping back, it's Hennigan. Coming after him. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Benson. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
You have to find a way to create some hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play, and they just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback and the running back. They all have to work together to show pass set up front, act like it's a throw for the quarterback, not rush it. But the defense clearly not fooled, got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Memphis will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He makes the connection. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Memphis. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw, it's Hennigan. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking for space, it's Thomas. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Leaves it with the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught close to the marker, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day. Gets
it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the 2nd half going. Coming out with it, it's Hill. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to... Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They'll run play action. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Taylor. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive game.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hennigan. Makes his connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner.
First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. It's a draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there. First down here for the offense. They'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for once.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Slams his way forward. He'll get 3. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking for a man. It's Hennigan. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Trying to get to it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Trailing by a touchdown. Getting late in the 4th. And this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.